Hey everyone, today I'm sharing a quick get ready with me for work, and it's perfect for anyone who has hooded eyes. Super simple, fresh and glowy. The first product I'm using is the Dr. Babor Moisture Glow Serum. I apply a few drops all over my face and gently massage it into my skin. It feels so hydrating and gives the instant plump dewy base for makeup. Next I'm going with the Dr. Babor Moisture Glow Cream. I apply it evenly across my face, down my neck. Never forget your neck, it deserves love too. This cream adds another layer of hydration and gives the skin a beautiful healthy glow. Then for some extra radiance, I am applying the Typology Glow Drops T31. I like to focus this product mostly on the sides of my face, around the cheekbones and temples, so that my skin has natural glow coming through from underneath the makeup. Next, I'm using the IT Cosmetics CC Nude Glow in the shade Light Medium. I'm applying it with this amazing brush from IT Cosmetics. It's double-ended, which I absolutely love. One side is for foundation and the smaller side is perfect for concealer. It's super practical, especially when you are traveling or just want to save some space in your makeup bag. I apply the CC cream all over my face, blending in nicely. The shade is lighter, darker than my face, but since my body is a bit more tan, it all evens out beautifully. The texture is really nice, it gives a natural glow and feels lightweight on the skin. For concealer, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Do It All Concealer. It's one of those great multitasking products that works for everything. I just twist it up and gently tap it under my eyes. It blends so easily, and I'm using the smaller side of the IT Cosmetics brush to work it in seamlessly. Once that's done, I'm setting everything in place with the Lancôme Skin Refining Translucent Powder. This powder is super lightweight and really soft. I mainly like to focus it on my T-zone, especially around my nose, forehead and chin, since those are the areas that tend to get a little shine throughout the day. It gives that soft focus finish while keeping the skin looking natural and radiant. And then I'm taking the Lancôme French Nude palette, which is a such well balanced one. It's perfect for a soft daytime look, but you can also build it up for something more evening ready. I start with the lightest shade and apply it all over my eyelid to even out any redness and create a nice smooth base. Next I'm taking the middle shade. It has such a beautiful shimmer and I apply that across my movable eyelid. It instantly brightens up the eyes and gives a fresh awake look. Then I'm using the lighter brown shade from the palette. I'm looking straight into the mirror to find exactly where my hooded lid sits, so I can place the shadow in the right spot. This step is really key if you have hooded eyes. When you apply the shadow just above your natural crease, it helps to visually lift and open up the eyes. So I gently apply that brown shade into the crease area right where my hooded lid folds and start blending it out softly. Then I pick up a bit more of the same color and focus it on the outer corner, connecting it to the crease, kind of forming a soft triangle shape. This gives the eyes more definition and that subtle lifted effect. Please ignore the little pimple on my neck. I totally forget to put a patch on it this morning. Happens to the best of us. After that, I take a clean blending brush and go over everything to make sure there are no harsh lines, just a smooth transition between the shades. Then I'm using a smaller brush. I take a bit more of the same brown shade and apply it along the lower lash line, connecting it to the outer corner of the upper shadow. You don't necessarily need to use a pencil for this. Eyeshadow works perfectly and gives a much softer and natural look. I always make sure to look straight ahead while blending, so I can see that the shadow actually lifts my eyes and creates that nice upward shape. And now I let this part play out a bit, so you can take a closer look at how the eyeshadow blends together. It's always nice to have a quiet moment to really see how the tones work and how the lifted shape comes through on hooded eyes. Next, I'm taking an angled eyeliner brush, looking straight into the mirror again. I only want to focus on the outer part of my eye because my goal is to lift the eyes, not to make them look darker or more closed. So I pick up the darkest shade from the Lancôme French Nude palette and start applying it in very small strokes along the outer lash line, gently pulling it outward. You don't have to draw one perfect line. The great thing about using eyeshadow instead of liquid eyeliner is it's super forgiving. You can always clean it up with a Q-tip afterwards if needed. I stay right along the line I've already created with the shadow and extend it slightly outward, but not too far since this is a soft everyday work look. Then I'm using the Lancôme Stylo waterproof eyeliner in black. It's such a great pencil, creamy, long-lasting and perfect for defining the eyes just a bit more. After that, I'm curling my lashes using Tweezerman lash curler, which really helps to open up the eyes, especially if you have hooded lids. For mascara, I'm using the Lancôme Monsieur Big. This mascara is amazing. It gives instant volume and length with just a few coats. Just a few strokes and your lashes look fuller, longer and more lifted. It doesn't clump or smudge throughout the day and gives the perfect balance between drama and softness, which is ideal for a workday look. Once that's done, I grab a spoolie and brush my brows upward, then I set them in place using the Gosh Brow Gel. It's such great product, it keeps the hairs in place all day without feeling stiff or sticky. The Gosh Brow Gel has such a great formula. It gives the brows a light hold without making them feel stiff or crunchy. After applying it, I take a spoolie and gently brush through to remove any excess product and make sure the hairs are evenly coated for that natural fluffy finish. Then I fill my brows with the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I really like this one because you can create very fine hair-like strokes, so the result still looks super natural. Just take your time with it. The more precise you are, the more realistic and lifted the brows will look. Moving on to the bronzer, I'm using the darker shade from Lancôme in the color Deep 04. At first it looks a little bit intimidating because it seems quite dark, but it actually blends it out beautifully. The texture is super smooth and it gives such a warm, healthy look to the skin. Honestly, I wasn't sure about the shade at first, but once I tried it, I loved it how natural it looks once it blended in. Here is a little trick that always works if you are unsure where to place your bronzer. Think of drawing the number 3 on each side of your face. Start at your forehead, then sweep the brush down along your cheekbone and finish along your jawline. Also a little bit on the nose for the sun-kissed effect. To add a little extra color and freshness to my face, I'm using the Lancôme blush in the shade Pink Oh La La. I know it looks quite bright in the pan and can be a little bit intimidating at first, but once it's on the skin, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm applying it with a fluffy blush brush right on the tops of my cheeks. It instantly gives you that healthy, youthful flush that just makes you look more awake and put together. Then for an extra touch of glow, I'm going back with the Typology T31 Glow Drops and applying a bit on my cheekbones. I just used my foundation brush and gently tap it into the skin. It melts right in and gives the subtle, natural looking radiance. For lips, I'm lining them with the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle. Such a beautiful nude tone that literally goes with any look. Then I'm finishing off with the Lancôme Butter Glow in the shade Keep It Glowy. It adds the perfect hint of color, keeps the lips feeling super soft and gives that fresh, glossy finish. It just melts into the lips and feels so nourishing. It's so perfect for every day and keeps the lips comfortable all day long. And that's it. This is my Get Ready With Me work look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me today. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.